I'll start here. Alright, I'm gonna inspect every single piece of evidence here. You sure are. I guess this counts as the body? Operation panel. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electrical barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on though. Okay. Exits are green. There's an exit right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Oh, okay. Already?
Oh?
Huh? The hatch is open. How strange. Only the Monocubs can turn off the
Oh, that was... Hold on, that went by quick.
Only the Monocubs can turn off the electric lock and open the hatch.
Only the Monocubs can open the hatch? That's what he said.
Normally, the Monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the Exisals.
Well...
Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up.
Have you mentioned this to anyone else?
Nope. No one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway.
An electric lock on the hatch that only the Monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the Monocubs can control the Exisals. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the Exisal. Hatch's electronic lock has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay. Exisal red. The red Exisal is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
It's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Monocubs or Kokichi.
So it's just a pile of scrap then?
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Ah.
But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Exisals, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I mean, if he was, wouldn't... Something's off. Monokuma would have said something. Definitely the painting machine. That's gonna be important. It looks like a machine used to paint Exisals. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before. Probably not related to the case. Are those scratches over there? Probably, that would make sense, huh? This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's used for cleaning the Exisals. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Alright. Fine. Fucking whatever. I'll talk to you, I guess.
The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us.
You're not entirely wrong. You are useless as well. Oh, never mind. You got Monokuma to show back up.
It's fine, it's fine. The mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. Look, he popped out.
Jeez.
What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Sumigi over there.
Right?
It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know?
Oh, so you just had nothing to offer?
Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Alright, Himiko, what you got?
What?
I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are right now, you might have started accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's death.
No.
No, that's not...
Get out.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me,
Rick, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Okay. Alright, toilet and then the hydraulic press stuff. This is the bathroom. Oh, probably the bloodstain streaked across the floor, right? Now that I think about it, that's where Kaito was. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. You should. I mean, he doesn't have to be dead for him to have left something. Damn, are those shackles? Oh, that's a cross. Oh, shit. Is that poison? Did he try to poison Kokichi? Window. A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Bathroom window has been added to the truth bullet section of your menu pad. Does that mean we're gonna find something on the outside of the window? Because I was out there and I didn't see anything. Let's do Let's do poison, crossbow bolts, blood. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
if I remember correctly.
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely, but I can see the word poison conveniently left
Could it
unbloodied.
be-
And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Small empty bottle has been added to the truth bullet section of your money pad. Crossbow. A crossbow? This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Crossbow has been added to the truth bullet section of your money pad. Crossbow arrow. These are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? 3 arrows has been added to the truth bullet section of your money pad. Blood. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Bloodstain in the bathroom has been added to the truth bullet section of your money pad. Is that everything in here? I think so. There's still some things I should investigate here. The toilet? Am I missing something? I don't think I am. I checked the window. I checked the oh, I didn't see that. This case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is this some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Large black case has been added to the truth bullet section of your oh shit. Wait a minute. Did Maki help Kaito? I said this last stream, but did Maki help Kaito kill Kokichi? Or was that what she was trying to do? And she snuck the black case through the window to Kaito? She is an expert assassin, but where would Kaito be? And where would Kokichi be? But why is she so content on getting all of us to die and Kaito to survive? Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning, the poison. Oh, why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Oh, okay, I see why that's so suspicious, because Kaito shouldn't have had the black case on him. He was knocked out and brought here.
So he shouldn't have had the case on him, which means somebody would have to bring the case to him, which is probably Maki. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all three bloodied? Maybe somebody got shot by them, maybe. And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? I don't know, fucking fertilizer. What? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's gonna be tricky. Does it? Would you like to leave? Maybe. If I decide to. Alright, let's look at this. Oh, what the fuck? There's an exit right in the middle of the hangar. It moved. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. But wait. Am I tripping? Oh, on the other hand, if you could disable the lock, you can control the exisal. Am I? No, I'm not stupid. This thing fucking moved. It was back there at first, and now it moved. Why is this not something that's important? What is this? A bloodstain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern, as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. The swipe pattern bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. I think. Oh, no, this. These controls move the hydraulic press. Again, you go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
All right.
I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button, and nothing happened. Huh? It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange. It moved it when I pressed last time. After looking around the press, I found the power cord is cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Oh wait, how did it even crush somebody? It's not supposed to crush when it detects a person there. Like, it's supposed to automatically stop if it detects a person. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me is the safety function. That's right. This hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. That's what I just said. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Yeah, but that was the only kind of proof that we got that that Kibo isn't a living being. Like when we tried the we never tried the electro hammer or anything else. Like we specifically decided against it. Okay, hydraulic press. The hydraulic press is down, and there's blood in the area. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body, but we can't. But the power cord has been cut. The press won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. That is correct. So, I'm guessing this bit of clothing is the last piece of it. Oh, there's a crossbow shot through his arm? Did Kokichi wrestle the crossbow from him? There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is useful. Were they crushed completely so that only the sleeve remains? I guess it's not impossible because wait, let me just make sure. Kaido doesn't. Does it have question marks over it? It does. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Kaido doesn't wear his jacket all the way. And I've never seen Kokichi wear that coat. What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Kaito's coat has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod. I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the bodies, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Okay. Would you like to leave? Yes, I would. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There might be some clues around here. There might be. What about over here? Oh, what about where the exisals are supposed to be? They're off. Is there anything in these cubbies? And then an electro hammer. Maki said she didn't have hers. Why would that be? But also, actually, no. Maki said she wasn't taking. No, we all had one originally, and then Maki. But this could also just be. But then, okay, I don't know. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. Oh, but that means it would have to have been charged. And Maki's is the only one she could have charged. Or the Maki Kaido's couldn't have been charged. But used for what? But be careful. The electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exisal, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly.
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Use electro hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exisals protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exisals should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma. Oh, speak of the guy.
Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say!
Monokuma?
And another.
It's just... I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
Way.
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the Exosouls wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey.
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies. So in a way, everyone going there is the same...
Wait.
No, not that. I meant about the Exisals not attacking us.
Oh. At the time, the Exosouls were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the Monokubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Exisals were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey.
Why are you telling me all of this? Yeah, what's up, Ding and Maya? You're not too late. This puts the oh, whoops, hold on. This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey.
So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Hey.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho.
Just like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
What? What? What does that even... This information about the exosols could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Exosols protecting Monokuma has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Okay, what about the... parties in question? What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the exosols are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but why were they focusing on Monokuma? Is that the same for all of them? Okay. Alright, what else have we got in the electronic avenue? Got any suspicions yet? I think, well, from the way it's looking, from the evidence I've gathered so far, is that Maki brought poison and the crossbow to Kaido and snuck it through this window to him. And probably guided him on how to kill Kokichi. Phew. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey.
Hey, Kibo. Before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaido peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. What if Kokichi got a hold of the poison, though? Do you mean like before or after Kaido had it? I don't know. There still isn't much evidence. After? I mean, it's possible, but we need to know more details about the encounter between Kokichi and Kaido. I mean, if we can base their previous encounters, if we can base anything off of their previous encounters, it would suggest that Kokichi could probably easily overpower Kaido and probably beat him up, but I don't know how much of a variable the crossbow would be. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exosols returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yeah, you said the exosols could pass through the alarm system and bury it to the hangar. He did say that. Did he say one or two? What's the motive to murder? I don't know. I mean, Kokichi has everybody convinced that he's the mastermind. I don't know. But besides that, I don't know who. The only motive could be like vengeance. Because if they believe he's the mastermind, he's also kind of told people that he's done with the killing game.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exosol, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
Did you see who? You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, she brought it?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
I don't know he's under the press, but I suspect he's under the press. Because otherwise, why would it be cut? Like, why would the hydraulic press wire is cut specifically, or it's either Kokichi fucking mega giga wrinkly brain, 5 head, 300 IQ, or Kokichi's under there. Because the whole point of the hydraulic press wiring being cut is so we can't lift it and see who's actually under there. So either, let's just say, for example, Kaido killed Kokichi and put him under the hydraulic press, and then close the hydraulic press on him and cut and I guess like put his jacket over Kokichi's body and close the hydraulic press and cut the wire. Or Kokichi killed Kaido or somebody killed Kaido and put him under the some either regardless 100% why the hydraulic press though, he would whoever's in there would have to be dead. They would have to be already dead before they go on the hydraulic press, because it doesn't it stops when it senses when it the infrared sensors make it stop when it senses a living being. But like I was saying, somebody killed Kokichi. I mean, Kokichi had the electro bombs though. He did, but why would that matter if he's already dead? Like if a human killed him, it wouldn't matter.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time? Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. So she went into the hangar? What happened to the barrier? I thought the barrier was up and the exosols could just pass through it. Was the barrier just not up? Or the alarm system? It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but... Huh? What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. Yes, of course. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever. Of course, Kibo. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Right. That must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Kibo's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. If he had the electro bombs, then Kaido, for example, could have taken one and there would be no sensor for the hydraulic press. Gokichi could have been alive. Yeah, but would the electro bomb not just disable the hydraulic press entirely? Isn't it, do the electro bombs and the electro hammers not just function as EMPs? Do they just not disable electronics? Because that's what I assume they did. Because otherwise they're fucking stupid. Okay, is that not everything in here? What else is there? I already looked at the... There's nothing like tucked in a corner? I looked at all... Can I leave now maybe? Let's try that. I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Wait. The hangar? Is that not where we just were? Is this not the hangar? Oh, okay. The hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. See, electronic devices, that would include the hydraulic press itself. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Time late, what have you found? I'll go through the I almost said ingredients, through the evidence. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs in total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Electro bomb has been added to the truth bullet section of every money pad. It sure has. Is that all? I mean, that has to be all, right? Besides the panel, I guess. Okay, so we already looked at that. Hanger lock, 2 exisals. Except this one, when I first got here, it wasn't out like that. It was further back. We established that the lock was probably, or the electric field that prevented people from, except the Monokos from entering, was disabled. The bathroom window, roughly 8 inches wide. Somebody could probably fit something through it. Some poison found in the lab, coming from Shuichi's lab. The crossbow, 3 arrows, a blood stain, and the case that the crossbow was in. Blood streak from the bathroom to the hydraulic press, or vice versa. We don't really know, but we're assuming that it's from the bathroom to the hydraulic press. The hydraulic press itself, the wires cut purposely, so we can't see who's under there, which really creates only 2 options. Somebody killed Kaido and cut the line so we couldn't see, or somebody killed Kokichi, laid Kaido's coat, or put Kokichi in Kaido's coat, crushed or killed him, put him in the hydraulic press, and then cut the line. But I'm fairly sure that the bombs would just deactivate the safety functions. It wouldn't affect the hydraulic press because that is connected physical to something to power it, which is farther than 50 meters. Yeah, but there's still electronics inside of the hydraulic press that would be disabled by the electro bomb. Safety function, Kaido's coat with an arrow hole sticking through it, an electro hammer near the exisals, which I don't think makes much sense. It says we don't really know how they're used. Like, is it an AoE effect, or do you have to hit it directly? Because if you have to hit it directly, then how are all 3 exisals disabled? Or they look like they're disabled, at least. How confident are you that you'll get this trial right before it's revealed? I'm not sure. Because we're already done investigating the hangar. And I still don't have much to go. Like, I have a lot to go off of, but not a lot to pin it on a person. Especially, hold on, we'll get to that in a second. Axis was protecting Monokuma. They were on autopilot, probably because of the remote that Kokichi had. But that doesn't. Actually, that does mean something, because that means Kokichi was probably alive. Wait a minute. Can we see that? Is that something that we can see? Can I see if Kaido was wearing his coat when this happened? When he died? Because I feel like that, or last night when we saw him. Because I feel like that is probably important. Let's see. When did we? He was wearing his coat at the time. Okay. So Kaido was wearing his coat last night when we saw him. He said he was locked in the bathroom. Actually, hold on, what the fuck? What explains the coat, though? I mean, if it's Kaido under there, it's simple. But if it's Kokichi under there, then Kaido's involved. If Kaido's under there, he was just wearing his coat and somebody crushed him under there. But if Kokichi was involved, somebody either probably just draped Kokichi or Kaido's coat over Kokichi. But the arrow hole is a little confusing unless it's placed intentionally. The night before the body was discovered, Himiko was seen going to the hangar and coming back before the exisals returned. She got a black bag with her on the way there, but she didn't have it when she came out. Why would he put the code on there instead of saying anonymous? I mean, to make us think that he was dead. He puts the coat in there, and then he cuts the wire so we can't fully tell. And then he just stays off the radar for the rest of the game. Which I don't know how well that'll work. But that's what I'm saying. I don't get that. But there has to be something against that, because I mean, regardless, if Kaido shows up, we know he probably did it. If Kokichi shows up, we know he probably did it, especially since neither of them are here for the investigation phase. And I almost said Mokichi. Monokuma, like, for every other trial, when Monokuma gives the body alert announcement, everybody showed up to the scene, except this time, because it's essential that they don't. So whoever's missing is probably the culprit or is involved in some way. But Himiko delivered the crossbow, but like how? Where was Kokichi? Apparently she went through the front door. And then we've got the electro bomb, which is Maki stole one, so Kokichi should have had 2 left. Let's look at the panel again. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. Where was everyone else during this? Well, we know that Kibo was here for a period of time. Himiko was here for a period of time carrying the crossbow. Mad suspicious. And we were here for a period of time. And Kokichi was, not Kokichi. By the way, I'm asking these questions to try to help you. I figured. And Kaido was like staring out the window when we got there, which is fucking weird. They're not annoying. But like Kaido was staring out the window. Like we got there and Shuichi had a fucking jump scare because he was met immediately with Kaido's face, suggesting that he was looking out there probably for a reason, I would guess. But like, why? I don't know. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the panel? Here's front shutter has been added to the truth below section of your monopad. Can we leave now? I mean, we should be able to leave now. Oh no, he's still there. So what? They also disabled the door with something? Wait. He said, Monokuma said that somebody else knew that the exisals were on autopilot, but elected to not tell anyone. Any sus for the mastermind? I'm thinking Kibo. And I'm thinking I'm 90% sure it's not Kokichi, just because it makes no sense. But he said that they implanted a robot within in a game, and he pawned it off as Monokuma, but he also could have been talking about Kibo. That's also the only reason I think it's Kibo though. So, God, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he said somebody else knew that the exisals were on autopilot, and I'm assuming he wouldn't be talking about Kokichi, because that would be, we can fucking infer that, like we can just take a guess at that. So maybe he meant whoever disabled. Wait, where the fuck was... Hold on. I can't go back. Wait, maybe I can. Plot twist, it's Shuichi. I would hate that so much. Oh, we can't get that picture? I want that picture. Actually, I may have saved a screenshot of it. I don't think I did, but I might have. Let's see. I was right, I didn't. But where was Kibo at when he was... It looked like he had an aerial view. Where could he have been? Could I go down the list of characters of why you think it's them? For the mastermind or the culprit? Because I don't have many reasons to think that people are the mastermind. I have more reasons to think that people are the culprit, the mastermind. Go for it. Let's see. But oh yeah, like I was saying, Kokichi would be the obvious answer because he has the remote. Himiko, I don't know. She could be like feigning ignorance, but that would be annoying. Kokichi has the remote, so obviously he would know they're on autopilot. Oh wait, no, I got to this point already. Okay. Well, anywho, let's skedaddle, hopefully. I've investigated okay. I guess we're going back. Maki. I don't know. I don't have really any reason to think that Maki's the mastermind. Shutter. There's a sensor line here. That's correct, Sumigi. I don't know. Something about her just gives me like puppet pulling strings vibes. Or pulling puppet strings vibes. Puppet master pulling strings. We come here, blah 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 blah. What else is there? The window, I guess? But I already looked at that. I looked at that before I came in, right? This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through. That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. Kaido, possibly. I don't know. I can't see Kaido being the mastermind. Especially not with the... Like, I can't see the person who's supposed to pilot this thing off the planet being the mastermind. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of the poison. I need to investigate those leads. I should also inspect the 3 exorcisms that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to I almost said castle, to the case as well. Kokichi, I don't think it's Kokichi for the reasons I've said on previous streams, and because it would be kind of... Okay, so yeah, I already looked at these. And because it'd be kind of stupid if the Ultimate Supreme Leader... Phantom Raid. Yo, what's up, the Phantom FNAF fan thing? But I think it'd be stupid if Kokichi, if the Ultimate Supreme Leader were the mastermind. Where am I going? Oh yeah, labs. Did I go up? I think I went up. Yeah, I went up. Now I gotta wait for this long ass loading screen. Phantom Raid. I'm going to Maki's room, which is somewhere right here. Would you rather Kokichi or Kaido be under the press? Honestly, Kaido. But it's not seeming like it is Kaido. Alright. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Like, significantly? Alright. Everyone's here. I hope you are ready. Are those weapons? Wait. Maki, how would Kokichi's execution go then? I don't know. I honestly have no clue. The executions are always so bizarre. Like I wasn't expecting Gonta's execution in the fucking slightest. But Maki had a knife. She could have stolen more than one. She only told us about one electro bomb, but she could have stolen more. And she could have used another one to disable the bomb the previous night and slash up the control panel. Why would she do that though? Because it changed nothing. I don't think so, right? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. He had one. I could tell you about it once you figure it out. Okay. Black case. She has multiple. Oh, of course she has multiple crossbows. Jesus, hold on. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. They're cases for crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaido before, there were 3 of them. Trying to make everything I say super obsolete is hard. And I'm sure that Kaido didn't have that crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbow has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad. Weapon shelf. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. We already did this, right? Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons. Yeah, we did this. It's because Kaito had them. Nice, Shuichi. Excellent observation. We're just leaving now? Firearms? There's a pistol missing. Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Am I tripping? Is there not a pistol missing right there? Okay. Well, can we leave now, right? Yeah, I can leave. It was just that, and you weren't going to tell me, Shuichi? How impolite of you. Next floor after that one. Will we ever find out Rantaro's ultimate? Or are we just going to get cock teased the whole game? It's right here. I love both these characters. Sad that they're both going to die now. Yeah. Probably. Or not. That bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. How will we ever do that? There are several bottles of poison lined up here. We do figure out his ultimate. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. But like, when and why? My guess is for his ultimate, based off his room, is like the ultimate anarchist or something. Imagine Rantaro was the fucking mastermind, but Monokuma's just autonomous and sentient, so it didn't matter that he died. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. Strike 9. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. But there's no bottle missing? Poison has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Is there an explanation for the fucking missing bottle? Or the bottle that we found in there? Small glass bottles. Arsenic. Knight's Hate Antidote. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? I know his ultimate is fucking hilarious. Oh god. These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose. Damn, you have to take the whole bottle for the antidote? And each one only works on a specific poison. That would make sense.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poisons, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
All right.
I've investigated this room thoroughly. It don't have anything to do with spoilers. I could tell you if you like. No, I kind of want to figure it out, or hear it from Monokuma first, or whoever says it. Honestly, but I mean, shouldn't we check to see if every poison has an antidote? Like, that's something we should absolutely do. And then if we establish that, then we can establish that strike 9 doesn't have a poison. And if we don't find the strike 9, I mean the antidote. And if we don't find the strike 9 antidote, then that means for some reason Kaido had the antidote. Or whoever was in there had the antidote. Okay. Which means the arrows were pre-dipped in poison. Okay. Arrows pre-dipped in poison and given the antidote. But why? Like, why even... I guess to make it look like there was poison at the scene? Where was Maki during this? We don't know, but I suspect that she also made a visit to the hangar. So Himiko brought the crossbow. Kibo was just snooping around. Simp Maki, definitely Simp Maki. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma's still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. If you say so. I ship it. Yeah. Oh. Keyman is gone. Where did Maki go? Where's Maki now? Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi. Can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. We missed something else in the bathroom? He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Maki has her back turned us. That's fucking new.
Hey!
Kibo, what are you looking
Yes.
at? Take a look at this.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain, as one might, and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place? Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
okay.
Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would
What's
do
the
that?
matter?
Is something in the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
All right.
I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole on the sleeve. Headcanon, Kokichi's banned from Chiaki's Minecraft server for repeatedly committing arson. Believable. This is about the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. Which means... But why, if he didn't stab himself, or if he didn't shoot himself, why was he given the antidote? I guess just as like a precaution? There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press. There is.
Thank you.
But Kibo, thank you. Thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. But if Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? Because that means he probably killed Kokichi. And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? Because Kokichi probably wasn't the mastermind. If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. What's good, Maki roll? Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? But what I don't understand is if Maki is involved in this, would she intentionally mislead us to get us all killed? Is she an Omega Simp and she's covering for Kaido's murder? But it doesn't make sense because somebody would have had to help her with it. I mean, help him with it. I'm confused. I'm a little lost. Is that all? There's still some things I should investigate here. So are we going through everything again? Kibo.
All right.
Now that we're out of the bathroom, we can get a lot more thinking done.
Okay.
Kaede, is there a mix between mad and sad? Maki, miserable, desolate. Kokichi, smad. Absolutely. Kokichi just saying nonsense. Right. Exes are green. Okay, that's the same thing.
But
Yeah, the exact
that's
same
true.
thing. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. It's new. That's all that stands out to me right now, but I should keep looking. You should. Hello? Game? There we go. It's no use. There are no clues here. Okay, cool. Sumige, do you have anything useful to say? That was a dumb question. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? What if they're both dead? What if somebody just got real upset and killed them both? And put them both under there. Imagine that. Imagine that shit. Kokichi and Kaido both died. Not so fun facts of the day. Hiyoko bullied Mikan because she suspected that Mikan was faking her shy and timid act for attention. She wasn't entirely wrong. I mean, she wasn't right, but she wasn't entirely wrong.
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Of course. I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. I know. You're probably right. Sumigi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died, but I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? That's it? Oh my god. I mean, it's not. I mean, I guess we'll see during the trial. Ryoma, help, I'm drowning. Kirumi, eat the water. Oh god. What? Because I mean, the only way for this to work, really, probably, maybe, actually, no. That's not true. Especially with the added evidence that Kiba was there, and he saw Himiko there as well. I was going to say whoever's at the trial is probably the culprit, but we can't say that. But imagine neither of them are at the trial. Also, this is a fast investigation.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Everyone needs to be there. Headcanon Shuichi plays visual novels, and his waifu is Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never played or watched anyone play that. That means Kokichi or Kaido, whoever's alive, will be there.
Then
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. That's true. Or victims plural. Imagine both of them are dead. How crazy wacky would that be? Why didn't I? Oh, I don't really need to fast travel. It's right here. This isn't everyone, right? Kaido and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaido is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair.
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is this what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If I was Kaito, what would you say? Rumble, 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 rumble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Ramble, 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 ramble. We didn't say a word to one another.
Mahiru's opinion on men, they should work hard and protect the group they're in. Tenko's opinion on men, if there's a dick, hit him with a brick. Yeah, Mahiru was a granola lesbian. Tenko just hates men. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we do? Or what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have things as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't.
Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
Let's do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Shuichi, so how's life? Ryoma, meaningless. Life is meaningless, and you'll live better once you realize it. Why do I have so many memes? Because it's such a memeable game, is what I was trying to say. Hope will never submit to despair.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready. Are you gonna complete the trial today? Probably not, because it usually takes me 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in the fires of conflict, and when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaido or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. That sounded like gunshots for a second. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope of on the other side of this truth. I will fight. Before you saw the death, did you expect the victim to be under the press? No, I didn't really have any expectations as I was like entering the room, like right before we saw. I didn't really see it. I didn't really expect anything. I was more thinking about who's gonna be dead than how they died. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies.